morning, everyone, and welcome to Stamp and Chat. I am Gina from Gina K Designs, and I'm so excited to see all of you from all over the United States and all over the world joining us this evening for some gnome fun. Sorry for a long intro. I was trying to get my hair to look like something here. I don't know what's going on. So excited to be back. I talked to Dawn today from ThermOWeb, my friends at ThermOWeb. I talk to Sue all the time and Scott. And we thought it would be really fun to do a live tonight featuring the kit that you guys got way back in the late summer. So wasn't it late summer, Tom? It was like September, end of August, we released this kit. And lots of you have the kit and lots of you have the bundle, and you're always looking for new ideas. So I have a really fun idea for you tonight that uses not just the original kit, but also the fall add-on bundle. Now, if you didn't get a chance to get the Festive Fall bundle and you already have the kit, it's still available for a limited time. And Tom and I are kind of sharing the links both on YouTube and on Facebook, so you guys can get in there and get yours. If you didn't get the kit is very limited. That's the original kit. And you will need the original kit to make the Festive Fall bundle work. So you need them together. But lots of you already had that original kit. And so maybe you didn't get the Festive Fall bundle and maybe you've been itching for it. So hopefully you'll be able to get an idea tonight of another way to use it. So I wanted to just show you a couple of cards that I had made from before using this bundle. Welcome, everyone. So here's the one that I made in my last video. I made this Halloween card. And I know not everybody celebrates Halloween, but it sure is fun to have, the ability to do this. If you've got kids or grandchildren, maybe you work in an office where it's fun to bring in treats and put a happy Halloween card up. So these are really fun. Then this one, I know I have the wrong spelling here. I did thankful and blessed. We actually replaced that stamp, so everybody got the correct stamp. So this was a little Thanksgiving card that I did. And then, of course, here is the home for the Happy Holidays one that uses the original kit. I wanted to show you guys this one. And then this one, too. I love this one with those sparkly mountains and the sparkly decorations on the tree. So these were some of the original cards that I made in my first 2 gnome videos. And tonight, I thought I would do something really fun. So one of the things that we like to give out for Christmas is Starbucks gift cards. And I know a lot of you guys like Starbucks. I love Starbucks. It is now like the best time in the world for Starbucks with all the pumpkin things. So Starbucks gift cards are really nice cards to give to people who maybe it's the person that delivers water to your house, or maybe it is a bunch of classroom assistants in your child's class. They have different assistants, and you want to just give them a little something that everybody loves. A Starbucks gift card is great. And I thought that it'd be really fun to incorporate these cards in my cards tonight. Instead of making a gift card holder, which is coming next month, I've got lots of gift card holder ideas for you guys, and I can't wait to show you those. But I thought it would be fun to actually incorporate these cards right into the front of the card. So let's do that. All right, so the first one that I want to make is this one. And I didn't realize this. I picked up this gift card, and this has Braille on it. That's really interesting. Starbucks is so cool. They do so many fun things and really good things. So this one has Braille on the front. Now, I just liked this one because it's kind of that dark pine green that Starbucks is known for. It's very simple. You look at this card, and you know it's a Starbucks card, right? And then this one I thought was really cool because it has these 2 little cups, and these cups look a lot like the cups in the Festive Fall bundle that you can make your gnome out of. So I thought this would be a fun one to do too. But let's start with this one. So let me grab a piece of cardstock here in case I'm going to do anything inky. I don't know. I like to just have that under there. It feels like it looks good. So I'm going to start with a piece of white cardstock. I've got some white cardstock cut here. And what I thought would be fun to do is use some of the gnome heads and the bodies Let's cut this to, let's see, we'll do it to 4 3/4 of an inch by 5 inch. I'm sorry, 3 3/4 of an inch. 3 3/4 of an inch by 5 inches. Now, if you have the Master Layouts one, it will cut that perfectly for you. Okay, so I thought we'd use the little gnome faces, like their beards and their hats, and then their feet, but also in the Festive Fall Bundle, we decided to add the little hands. So I always keep all my dies on magnets. My magnets are from Stamp & Storage if you are looking for some of your sets that don't have magnets, and also for all your shapes and stuff. These are really a great value. So we did little hands in this bundle, which I think is great because now we can add hands and the gnomes can hold things, and I love that. Now here's the original set, and I love that ThermOWeb did gold for the original set and silver for the Festive Fall Bundle because it's easy to tell them apart and you know which dies go with which set. So I'm going to use the nose and the 2 hands here. And then I think I've showed you guys this before, but I use these gum containers and I put all the pieces that I've already pre-cut. I see a foot gut in there. All the pieces that I already pre-cut. So I have lots of bodies and lots of beards. I cut these beards out using the ThermOWeb flock, their white flock. And this one, I just put some Copic marker on it to maybe gray up the beard a little bit. So that would be kind of fun. Let's see if we can use some of those. This uses the ThermOWeb flock. So I'm taking 3 beards out. There's 2 different beards to choose from in the original kit. There's this one that has these little wings, and then this one that goes straight down. I'll just take 2 of these and 1 of these. And then I cut out all these little bodies to make other cards for later. I store them in these gum containers. They're really great. Make easy work of storage. Now I have a bunch of hats in here, different hats. So let's see what kind of hats I have. And there's new hats in the new kit, and then you've got some of these hats. So let's do, what color do you guys think would go good with the Starbucks card? Should I do red hats on them? That would be kind of good, right? Red hats would be fun. You can do like this one. Yeah, and you know, if you want to, you can always flip the hat over the other way so that the hat can go in the opposite direction. So this one will be a Christmas gift card. And then my next one is going to be just a generic card. So I'm not going to use Christmas colors. So I'm going to use Christmas colors in this one. We could use a green hat in there too. That might be fun. Let's use a green hat and then 2 red hats. Let's put this green one, and then we'll make them all like different.
So Angela thought you might be saying gun container.
Gum, like bubble gum, chewing gum, not gum. Is your mic up too, Tom?
It is.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, these are like Wrigley's. I eat the sugar-free double mint gum. I eat it. I chew it. And so I chew a lot of gum. So it helps me not want to eat so much when I'm diabetic and can't do that. So I chew a lot of gum and I do sugar-free gum, and I save all of my containers, and I've got lots of them here. So I've saved them for a long time. So it's not like...
Yeah, you use the ammo clips for another show, don't you?
The ammo clips, yeah. That's a different show. Okay, so I've got these. Now let's see what I have in here. Here are all my feet and noses and a couple hands, but I think I'm going to cut out some different colors here. So I like to cut noses and hands out of different colors. Our warm cocoa is a great color. Our barely there is a great color. And another color I really like is this one. And this is warm glow. So you can have all different skin tone shades by cutting these out in different skin tones. And then I'm going to need some feet. So let's grab a couple feet here. Oh, this card is going to be so cute. I'm really excited about this one. So there is a left foot and a right foot. You can definitely tell because when you cut out the dies, they leave this nice little edge around. It kind of finishes it off, and you can tell the right side from the wrong side. So, okay, I have 3 little feet here, and now I'm going to cut out the hands and the noses. And I think for this one, I'm going to use Warm Glow. And again, you can mix and match different skin tones, whatever you want to do. So let me grab my die cutting machine here. Here I have my big Spellbinders machine. I finally got some new plates again. I do keep getting new plates, I know, but I use them so much and they were really getting warpy. So I got a fresh pair of plates here to use for you guys tonight. Okay, so when I cut these out, I cut them all out at the same time. And then I tend to fill the whole die cutting machine with different things to cut out. So I might cut a small piece of Warm Glow here, like this, and then put that on the dies. These are all blade side up. And then I might take a couple of beards and place a piece of white cardstock on there to cut some beards. And then also with these beards, I can cut, let's see here, I can cut a Starbucks cup. I can cut a skeleton. I can cut the lid of a cup if I wanted that cup to be a darker color. That looks pretty good. I could cut this circle here, and that could be the ball on one of the hats. And there's also some circles in this one. So they were meant to be apples for the tree and also the little circle for the Starbucks cup. I'm going to cut them all. Just like that. And then pop a little piece of white cardstock on there. And then I'm going to lay my second plate on top and cut. And you'll see this will cut all of these all at the same time. Now, if you have an electronic die cutting machine, not like I should say an electric die cutting machine, like the Gemini, they make a Gemini that's got like an 8.5 by 11 plate. That's a big die cutting machine. You can cut out everything all at one time. So, you know, down the line, I only have one because I do a lot of class prep, or I used to. So there's 2 hands and a nose. I'm going to put that aside. And then I never like to run the die cutting machine without filling it. So even if I don't need these beards right now, I have them for later use. Here's a little Starbucks cup. And then if I want to do my Starbucks cup in a different color, I can. I'm going to take all these out, though. I think I'm going to use these for the balls on the tops of these hats. I dropped one, but I'll get it later. And I might do the Starbucks cup in a different color. And here's this little skeleton. Look how cute this guy is. Let me find my Tim Holtz craft pick here. I love this. This is so cute. Isn't that fun? A little skeleton. Yeah, these gnomes are super fun and super easy to put together. And I like stuff that's easy to put together. So I'm going to cut out a couple more of the hands and the noses. And then I want to show you something else that you can do. Let me get this ready to go. So there's for the hands and the noses. Now, I'm going to take a piece of white cardstock here. Let me get a bigger piece so I can do more of it. And then I'm going to use a marker because I don't have this color cardstock. I have something similar, but I'm out of it. And I don't even know if our mill's going to be able to keep making some of our colors. So that's kind of, I'll let you know though for sure. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this piece of white cardstock, and I found a marker. It's called G28, which is ocean green. It's a Copic marker. You don't have to use Copics. You can use colored pencils. You can use water-based markers, whatever you have. But this is a great Starbucks color. this green. So I am just going to color that with this marker, this piece of cardstock here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to cut this out so it's very close. Since I like to cut everything blade up. I know that's weird. Not everybody likes to do that, but I like to cut things blade up. I'm going to cut a Starbucks cup out of that color. So let's just see what that looks like. I think that's the right way to do it. Let's see what happens here. I think this should work. So even if you don't have the right colors of cardstock, you can still create the right color that you want. So that is a really good color there. Now, if there's any parts of it that, of course, I go right along the edge, right, where there wasn't ink, but I'm going to just touch that up there. There we go. And then I can take my little circle that's stuck under here, and I can put that right on there. And that's going to look like a little Starbucks cup when I put this little cup together. You see that? The reason why I like to cut blade side up is because I find that die cutting machines just work better blade side up. They get a crisper cut. I don't know why that is. I can't really answer the why because it doesn't really make sense because it seems like it should be the same, but it really isn't. If you have an intricate die and you're struggling with it blade side down on your cardstock, flip it over. Put the blade up and lay the cardstock on top and then push it off to one side or the other of your die cutting machine. And I bet you'll get a better cut. It happens all the time. So I'm cutting the last few little noses and hands. Yeah, this wasn't a collaboration with Simon Says Stamp. This one was my collaboration with ThermOWeb. My collaboration with Simon Says Stamp was a snowflake set this year for Stamptember. Okay, so I've got the last of those little noses and hands that I need. I'm going to get those put away. And then I'm going to cut another white circle for the Starbucks cup, just in case I need one more. I don't want to have to get the die cutting machine out. And then I'm going to show you one more really fun little thing that you can do. I think you guys are going to love this. I found this in our Facebook group, and it was one of our members, Victoria Paris. I have to give her total credit for this idea. So Victoria, if you're watching, kudos to you for your brilliant idea. I think everybody's going to love it, and I'm going to show how to do it. So I'm going to cut one more little. We could make these Starbucks things bigger, I think. Let's try. We'll do both sizes and see which one looks better. I am really making that small. Let's see which one works better. Okay. Ooh, Tom's going to play music. So maybe we'll like the bigger circle on that cup. We'll have to see. Welcome, welcome. Never be sorry if you're late. That's okay. And there's always the replay, but we're glad that you're here. We're glad to see all of you. Okay, now I want to show you what Victoria did. So I have to, but I'm gonna take it up a little notch here because I got to do it with foil. So I'm just going to grab my Mink because this has been sitting out here, and I'm going to turn this on to number 3 setting. Okay, so in the original kit, there is beards and there's the little body, right? The little body, you cut the body out and then the head, like the beard goes over like that. And then the hat goes on top, and that's his little fat body, right? So Victoria did something so cute, and I think it is perfect for fall. So she took this little body and she cut it out in black. So I have a black one here all cut out for you. Just put it on this piece of cardstock so you can see it a little better. And then she took a beard And she did the cutest thing. So I want to show you this. It doesn't matter which beard you use. I don't even know which beard I used for mine. Both of them will work. Just pick a beard that you like. I'll just pick this one for now. And then I'm just going to jazz up what she did a little bit by adding some toner paper. So if you don't know what toner paper is, this is a product by ThermOWeb. I have it in a little pocket here. This is paper that has their toner all over it. And their toner, it's like a commercial grade resin. And foil sticks to this. So this is just not plain black cardstock. This is actually coated with their foil activated toner. Now, I'm going to take a piece of the Dazzling Orange, which is so pretty, Dazzling Orange foil. You could also use yellow, gold sequins would work really well with this too. And then I don't need a whole piece here. I'm just going to cut this in half. I don't even need that much. I just need a little square of it. So toner paper goes a long way. I highly recommend when you use toner paper, if you're going to cut it out with a die afterwards, you're going to cut it out, put the foil on the toner paper first and then cut it afterwards. And the reason for that is, like I said, our dies, any dies that are open like this have this little edge and it makes a little impression. It almost embosses around the perimeter. And if you do that first, the foil won't stick to where it's embossed, so you'll have black spots. So you don't want that. You want to foil it first. All right, so I have some parchment paper here. So what I did was I took a piece of parchment paper and I cut it into a quarter, and then I have a little quarter sheet of cardstock I'm going to slip inside. And then I'm going to lay this piece of toner paper down, and I'm going to put this piece of foil on top. And I'm going to send it through my laminator. Now I'm using the Mink here. You can use the Royal Sovereign. I also have that one. It's very good, but I don't know if it's still available. Any laminator works really well. You just have to make sure that it's nice and hot and you let it heat up for a good 20 minutes before you use it. The Mink you don't have to let heat up quite as long because it was designed for this, and it's got 4 rollers instead of 2, so it heats up a little bit more quickly. And then this is the folded side. I'm going to put that right through the Mink here. All right. This is the hard part. Yeah, that's true. You could do like a troll out of that. Doesn't that look like troll hair? I love that. There's so many fun things you can do with this. Okay, so it's coming out the other side here. Okay, and then I'm just going to peel that off gently. Okay, and you can see I've got all my sparkly foil on there. That's what's left, nothing's left. And then I'm going to cut this out using my die cutting machine. This is so cute. So kudos to Victoria for this great idea. So I'm going to lay this beard in, and I'm going to put this right on top. See how I laid it upside down? And then I'm going to cut it. Pardon me. Starting to get dry in Wisconsin. Okay. So there we go. So there is that beard cut out of foil. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just line it up here with the pot, with the belly, and I'm going to just trim this down like that. And then that makes, get rid of this one. That makes a cute little bonfire coming out of the pot. And look with the sparkles. Isn't that fun? I love that. So I don't know if this is the same one. I think this is the other beard that I did earlier. But I want to add this to my Halloween card because it's perfect for the Halloween card, but it's also perfect for people who love to camp, right? Here's that Halloween card. For people who love to camp, if you've got stamps, I know there's all kinds of stamps out there by different stamp companies that are like marshmallows on a stick and all of that kind of stuff. You can do the cutest stuff with this. So let's just put the fire in the pit here. There we go. Tom, doesn't that take you back to camping?
It does.
Then you can just pop that right on your card. Isn't that so cute? Doesn't he need a little fire pit right next to him? I love that. So that's something really fun that you can do with the body and the beard for a fall card. Okay, so I'll put that aside there. And now let's get back to Starbucks. And I'm going to move this out of the way. I am going to use my die cutting machine again, though, for my greetings. Okay, so I have all this here. Now, I cut my piece that I wanted, so I'm going to cut a new one. I'm going to cut it down to 3 3/4 inches by 5 inches. And we need a nice little background for this. So we're going to use the Score Buddy. And we're going to do a little wood graining on this because wood is perfect for these gnomes. Anything woodsy will be perfect. I'm going to move some of these die cut little dies away so we don't lose them. Okay. So I'm going to score this on every 1/4 inch. I'm starting from the right and I'm going to work my way toward the left. I know this is at 3 3/4 inch, so I'm going to go to the 3.5 inch mark, to the 3 1/4, to the 3, 2 3/4, 2.5, 2 1/4, and then 2, 1 3/4, 1.5, 1 1/4, and then 1. And now because I don't want to get too close here, I'm going to just flip it over. I'm just going to rescore that one again, and then I'm going to work my way back this way. So that was at the 2 3/4, then the 3, 3 1/4, and 3 3/4. Now I know that doesn't look like much now, but let me get my piece of cardstock here. So we're going to add wood graining to this. I'm going to use craft ink. And I'm going to make my lines. Now I'm going to use the side that's indented, not the side where the lines come out. So this just looks like planks of wood. Make it nice and dark. Just dragging that ink pad down. Gives it such a neat look. Now I want to add a little bit of turquoise in there just because I think it makes the wood look a little more aged. So I'm going to just add a little bit of that in there. Like that. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to trim this whole thing down with the Master Layouts 2 die set. So let me get my die cutting machine back here again. I do want to be a little careful with this because I want to try to center it. It should be okay. I'm going to use a little bit of tape here. Where's my purple tape? Where's my purple tape? I still have old purple tape. I still have so much purple tape. I love purple tape. Okay. So I'm trying to make that fairly even top and bottom. Like that. Just gonna rip that off there. Okay, here we go. Now, This is blade side down. I really need to be able to see this. And this is a pretty simple image to cut. It's not detailed, so I really don't have to worry too much about it. Just gently taking that tape off. And that'll just give me my little stitched edge. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it'll be a little bit easier to see in the photos that I take. Plus, I like cutting these out because I know they're going to fit perfectly when I mount them together. So I'm going to use the larger of the two dies, the two large dies in the Master Layouts 2 set. And I'm going to cut this one out of black cardstock. Go. And then these two pieces are going to mount together. Now I don't have a ton. That was 2 pieces of cardstock. Oh my word. That was a pretty good cut. That's a pretty sharp blade. Welcome, welcome everyone. It's great to see you all here this evening. I see more people coming in. Alrighty, and then I am going to get a white card base for this because I want all the focus to be in the center of the gnomes. So this is just a half sheet of cardstock. I'm going to score at 4 1/4 inches. And then we will build our little scene. Now you can use glue or you can use tape to put the gnomes together. I do both. But I'm going to use tape tonight, I think, for most of it, just because it's so fast drying, because it doesn't have to dry. So that's pretty fast. Okay. And then this is going to go onto my card base. I like that wood background too. I think it's great for, I just ran out of tape. It is great for masculine cards. It's great for like cards of nature. It's really pretty behind flowers. Okay, here's a backup roll here. I'm just going to pop that in.
If you request to back out a little bit.
Back out?
Yeah, on the camera.
Somebody's watching on a big screen. I backed out a little. Just a little. Okay, there we go. All right, so now, did I put that down right? You know me. I'll do it a second time if it doesn't look right. I have to get my head over the thing here. I need to wear higher shoes, Tom.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm shrinking. Okay, so this card is going to go right in the center. So this is part of my card. This is part of it. Now I am going to be careful not to tape over this part here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of tape right across the center here. And I'm going to tape it right onto the middle of the card. Actually, I'm going to put it a little bit lower. Okay. I mean, I'll go even lower because only the feet have to be seen. So we'll go right around here. Okay. So now the question is, do we use 3 gnomes or do we use 2? I think we might just want to do 2. We can do 2 little guys like this from both of us to you kind of thing. We can have this one wearing this hat. We can have this one wearing this hat. Or we can flip this hat around and put it on this one. Like that. Okay. Oh. It's funny when YouTubers run out of tape runner because it reminds me of, oh, I missed that comment. Oh, I missed the comment. It went by so fast. Tom will find it. So what I'm doing here is I want to use this hat, but I want to use it going in the opposite way. So I'm just taking my my scoring tool and I'm just smoothing out the little ridge that's in there. So this way it's nice and flat. Doesn't have the ridge. So you don't know which side is the front and which side is the back when it doesn't have the ridge. Okay. So let's add, maybe I'll use the paper ones. I think I'll use the paper ones, and I'm going to add a little bit of gray to their beard. I'm going to use a Copic marker for that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to feather some gray out like this. Same with this one. Kind of letting it trail off down near the bottom. If you want a darker color, you can always go, this is neutral 3, N3. This is a darker one. I think that's going to be a little dark. Let's see if I have a lighter one. I bet I don't. All right, we'll give it a shot. We'll see what it looks like. It won't hurt. These are awfully light. So I'll just... There we go. Like that. Okay. All right, so we can pop these little heads up if we want, or we can tape them right onto the gift card. Let's pop them up. We'll use some ThermOWeb foam squares. I'll use the white ones. They come in both the white and the black. So I'm just going to pop one up here near the top so it's not on the gift card. And we'll just put this one here like that. We'll put this one at the top like that. Okay, here we go. And then we'll put a hat on each one. Put the red hat on this one. We could pop that up too with a foam square. That'll be easy enough to do. And I will not do it so in such a difficult way on the next one. Let's just do that. There we go. I'll put a foam square on this one now. And then a little tape down here. Now we could have also made this hat to match by doing it in white. Oh no, I put it on the wrong side. Okay, let's make his hat a different color then. Grab a different hat. Oh, I have more hats like that. Here we go. Press out that mark. And Tom, somebody's going to win this card tonight. And you know what? They're going to get a Starbucks gift card because I actually went and bought 2 Starbucks gift cards today. So you're going to get a cup of coffee on me, on Tom and Gina. Each card has 1 cup of coffee on it. It's their little $5 gift cards. So if you would like a chance to win a gift card, all you have to do is leave a comment, make a comment during this live, and at the end, we're going to pick a winner. All right, so I'm going to just do a little tape on this and pop this on the end of this. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use the smaller ones because I'm going to use the bigger ones on the Starbucks cup. So I found that it is kind of easy to pick these things up using the jewel picker. The Marvy Jewel Picker works really well. I'm going to move this one. I'll move it later. Okay, so now we've got the two little gnomes here. Now let's get their noses. We'll put their noses right there. Okay. Now I feel like I wanted something a little bit in their hat, and I forgot that we've got these amazing stencils. So I'm going to stencil right onto that. So the stencil for that hat is this right here. And we could put that right on there, and we could stencil some white dots on there. I'm going to do that using a brush. Let me find my little white stencil brush. I have one somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Let's see. I'll use this one. Okay, so I've got a stencil brush right here, a blending brush. And I'm going to use this white ink. And I'm just going to tap. This is pigment ink. So I'm just going to tap on that. And I'm going to just press that ink right in there to put some polka dots on his hat. There we go. All right, we got polka dots on his hat. Oh, I really squished that in there. My craft pick and clean that up a little bit. There we go. You can just make them bigger. Okay. Now I'm going to do the other side, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean that off first because I'm going to flip it around. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. You guys, this is so fun. Okay. So now we'll do the same thing. I don't think we need to squish quite as hard. There we go. I'm just tapping it in. There we go. Oh, much better. Okay. I look like the little sleepyheads. They need their coffee. Okay, so now we're going to put their hands. They're going to be holding. They're each holding one side of this gift card. Okay, like this. Each going to hold one side. Like they're sharing the load. Okay. I do have a tool here somewhere that I bought that I might need Tom to open for me. Oh no, I got it here. I bought this EK Success tweezer just for this purpose. This is kind of a fun little tweezer. So it holds stuff, unlike a tweezer when you're plucking an eyebrow where you squeeze it to grab onto the hair, when you don't have to squeeze to grab on. And then all you have to do is squeeze to let go. So this is the way I'm going to get the hands on here. So we're going to put a little tape right on the edge of each hand. And then I'm going to put the hand right on the gift card holder, the gift card, and I'm going to let go. There. See him? Isn't he cute holding that? All right, now I got that one. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Welcome to anybody who's joined us recently. I just happened to look up and see we've got more people here. Okay, so this one is going to hold right there. There we go. Okay, so they're really reaching around there, holding that gift card. And then we can make their little feet stick out of the bottom here. Like that. They're just going to come right out of the bottom. So we'll give this guy 1 foot there. And foot under here. There we go. I don't know what it is, but when you're making these gnomes, you are giggling the whole time. I just giggle when I work with them because they're so darn cute and fun. That one. And this one. There we go. Now we can add one more little thing. Let me get the stamp set that goes with this set. This is the original, so we're going to do a little gift for you. So we'll stamp this with some black ink. I know I said I was going to make two. I am going to make two. My second card is going to be much faster. So we might be just a little over 8, but that's okay. The second card is going to be way faster. This one was a little more complicated. Plus, I had to talk a lot and tell you guys a lot of cute little things. So let's do this. A gift for you. Okay. And we're going to cut that out using the Master Layouts. I believe Master Layouts 5 is the one with the window, and that's the one that this is. So we're going to cut this out with Master Layouts 5. I don't know which one I want to use. I'm trying to rotate my plates and be good about this. You know, this one I will have to cut this way so I can see. Cute little flag there. I like this die because it has that nice little decorative edge. And we'll pop that right onto, I'm going to lift up his hand and put it on there. Okay. Get this back. I'm going to just lift up his hand. I'm going to put this right onto the gift card itself. Like that. And then we'll put his little hand back on there. Take this. We'll have him hold it right there. There we go. So there's that fun little card. Yes, Cheryl, they are still available. I have the link posted right at the top of this video where you can find them quickly over on ThermOWeb's website. So you can just click on the link in the description of this video and you'll be able to find them. Okay, so that's a fun little gift card. And then you can write whatever you want inside. And instead of just popping the gift card inside, make the gift card part of the art. Okay, so I'll take a picture of this, a good high quality photo of this, and I will post this on Facebook and on Instagram. You'll be able to see it also in the community tab here on my YouTube channel. All right, so now I'm going to do one more quick card. And this one is going to be a little bit more fallish, but it could actually be for any time of the year. Okay, so I'm going to start with, let me see, what size did I just cut that down? I cut that down 3 3/4 by wrong. So let me cut it again. 3 3/4 by 5 is what I'm cutting it to. Okay. And I'm going to make a sunshine here. And the reason I'm going to use this sunshine stencil is because I feel like this is the gift card that I'm going to use. And I want this gift card to be like coming up. There we go, like the sun. It's like blocking the sun there, but the sun is coming up over it. So you just have to measure like where you want to put your gift card. Now I'm going to put it just off to the side, a little bit like that, but I want the sun to be kind of coming out of it. So the colors I'm going to use for this, I want them to match this gift card a little more. I usually use wild dandelion. I'm going to be using some warmer colors. I'm going to be using sweet corn, little honey mustard, and some sweet mango. Hello, hello, and welcome. All right, so I'm starting with a blending brush here. I'm going to rub the excess off of this brush. It's got a lot of wild dandelion on it, so let me just get rid of some of that before I start using sweet corn. Okay, so sweet corn is a more buttery yellow than wild dandelion. It's got a lot more warmth to it. Wild dandelion is very bright, but sweet corn, I don't know, it's buttery. Okay, and then I'm just going to fade my way out here. Not all the way, just a little fade. And it can go all the way down too. Okay. Then I'm going to add a little bit of honey mustard. So I'm going to use this same brush, a little honey mustard right toward the center a little bit. Like that. And then I'm going to finish it off with some sweet mango. And you can see I'm kind of keeping it darker around the perimeter of the design. And it gets a little lighter as it goes toward the center. Okay. So there is the sunshine. There we go. And then this card is just going to block a little bit of that sunshine right there like that. It's going to block a lot of it actually. And I'm going to tape this card right on to this card. So this is a little bit of a bigger card. We need a little more room for this one. Okay. And then this whole panel is going to go onto a black panel. And again, you could cut this panel out using, I could do brown this time. Let me do brown, no black. I'm using this dark chocolate. So you could cut this out with Master Layouts 1 if you wanted to. But I can hand cut it too. So if you don't have Master Layouts 1, you can hand cut it. And all I did was cut that to 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And then that's going to go onto my chocolate, dark chocolate. Okay. I love a card that's a gift. I think that's so fun. And then once again, I'll use another piece of white cardstock here as a card base, so we don't take away from anything. Although I do think that a honey mustard card base would look very pretty. So I might just look at that. We'll see. Here's what it looks like on white. Okay, you guys can tell me. Let me find a piece of honey mustard here. And I'm going to score that at 4 1/4. Let's get the opinion. I think they might like the honey mustard. Honey mustard? Yeah, honey mustard. Yep, you're saying yes. Okay, good. Good, good. We're all on the same page here. So we'll do the honey mustard card base. You know, the worst part about this is, though, when you give this card to somebody, they are going to have to take the card apart to get their gift. But it'll be so worth it because it's so fun and cute to look at. Okay, now for my gnome, I'm going to play off of this blue. So I'm going to cut a body and a hat using blue denim because that is the perfect blue. Look at that. It's like really a perfect blue. And then the gnome will stand out just a little bit more. I think I have all my other pieces already cut, so I'm good. We just need a body. So we'll pick a body. Well, there's one body to pick. Put a body down and then a hat. So I think I'm going to use that same hat. No, I'm going to use might use this little hat. This little old man hat. This is from the fall kit, and I love this hat. It just feels like a little old man hat. It's really cute. It is kind of a pilgrim hat, but you could just definitely use it as a farmer hat. Just a little old man hat. It's not like a cowboy hat, guys. So don't get any ideas with that. It's not that. It's not that good. So there's the hat, and there is the little body. And let's cut the little strip of the hat too, because there's a little strip that you can add onto this hat. And let's do that in, do we have a honey mustard scrap laying around? Because that would really tie it all together. Of course we do. It's not really a scrap, but it will work. So here's a piece of honey mustard. And what did I do with it? Here we go. There's the little strap that goes across the hat. It's not really a strap. What do they call that, Tom? A band?
Okay. Band, yes.
So we'll just put that right across there like that. And that'll just tie that in with the honey mustard, right? I feel like Tom really wasn't listening to me. Okay, so there's the colors for the gnome. Were you listening to me?
Right here, baby.
Okay.
It's a hat band. See, Loghrey knows.
It's a hat band, yep. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to make this just a happy fall card. But again, you could put happy birthday up here. You could do anything you want. So these gnomes are not limited to fall and Christmas, that's for sure. They are for everything. You could make cute gnome spring cards for Easter gnomes. They can be holding all kinds of things too with the new, with the fall bundle. You got to get the hands. Okay, so we have the hat and the body, and now we need a beard. And I'm gonna find just a plain beard here. So many beards. We'll do this beard. And then I've got his hands and his nose and his feet. And I have to build my little Starbucks coffee because he has to be holding a Starbucks, right? So I actually cut out a bunch of other colors for the coffee. I have them in here. So I think we could do like a lighter green cup so it shows up better on him. And then we'll put that little lid on top. And then we can do the bigger circle to make it look like the Starbucks cup, because we want it to kind of look like that. Now, if we do this, I just don't know that it'll show up against his body. You know what I'm saying? I think it's too dark, don't you think? So I want to do the brighter green. Okay. So we'll get all this out of here, and then we'll quickly build our gnome. And we'll pop him on. So again, I like to make the beard gray. So I'll start with this N3 again. You could also ink blend on that instead if you wanted. We'll do the C1 just to add more gray in it. There we go. And then we'll put the hat right on the head. I'm going to build the whole gnome and then attach him to the card. This is my favorite hat, the one from the fall one. My absolute, it looks like the Blues Brothers. Don't you think, Tom?
Definitely.
Okay, we'll get his nose right up there.
Although they had a little pork pie hat.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's what.
So he's going to go like right here. He's going to be standing next to this card drinking his coffee. So let's get his body together.
ZZ Top, a lot of people.
ZZ Top? Yeah, that's great. What else? Yosemite Sam? All right, let's get his feet on there. So I've got feet right here. I'm going to pick them up and just attach them in the front like that. And one more foot. Here we go. His little feet together. Okay, now the Starbucks cup. I could have done the cup in another color too, but let's just do it like this. We'll get this on here. Like that. And then we'll put the lid on. Did I put the thing up too high? I may have. Yep, I may have, but let's see what we can do here. I definitely want to use glue. We're out of Connect glue, but I heard that we're getting more in very soon. Okay. There we go. Now we got to get the hands on the cup. These are so fun. I said this before when I was doing this the first time. I was a big fan of paper dolls as a kid. And then when my kids were little, I loved color forms. I would buy color forms for them all the time because I wanted to play with them. I just like putting the little pieces together. They're just fun. So we'll get his little Starbucks cup here. How cute is that? Okay. And then we're going to tape that whole thing right in front of him. Right there. Here we go. All right, let's put a few foam squares on him on the back. Get one there and one there. And we'll pop him right next to the card. Drinking his little Starbucks. How cute is he? And then, yeah, we could cut the hat down and put sunglasses on him for sure. And then we could put whatever we wanted on here. You know, we could put Happy Thanksgiving. We could put Happy Fall. You could add a birthday greeting from our gnome to yours. I think Happy Fall. I know I didn't get the replacement stamp. We just made sure that everybody else got the replacement stamp. So we could just put Happy Fall there for now. So you know I'm nervous about this, right? Stamping this. It's a brand new stamp because I haven't used this one yet. I don't know why. I've been making Thanksgiving cards and Christmas cards. I haven't made just a plain Happy Fall card. So I haven't used this one. But really, you could do Happy Birthday up there. You've got all kinds of stamps that would work beautifully with this. So you could also do a thank you greeting. Because if you're going to give this to somebody, maybe it's because they've done something nice for you and you just want to say thank you. So let's see. I might have to stamp this a couple times because it's a brand new stamp. But we'll see. Wish me luck. I'm going in. I need my Chucky tool. Where's my Chucky tool? Oh, that looks pretty good. Okay, there it is. Isn't that fun? Yes, you have to play with your gnomes. You got to get your gnomes out. Gnomes, everybody needs the perfect set of gnomes in their collection. There is no doubt. And these are very limited, but we have some left. So we wanted to make sure we got one more video in, because I don't think I'm going to be able to make videos with these gnomes after this, because they're going to be sold out. Let me put my pretty piece of paper down here so you guys can see these. All right. 2 Starbucks gift cards. Can you see that? I don't know. There we go. Maybe that's too much, too bright. We'll go with just with the gray. You can see them better that way. Okay. So super fun. Make sure if you got the original kit and you didn't get the bundle, you have to get the bundle, because the bundle has the hands. So make sure you grab your bundle. And remember, you can make cute little Halloween cards with the bundle. You can make cute little Thanksgiving cards. And I know this says thankful. My bad. They did replace the stamp. So your stamp will say thankful and blessed. Little guy, look how cute he is, holding an apple with the sunflowers. You do get the sunflowers in the autumn one too. I really love the sunflower stamp. I mean, I could make a whole card just using that sunflower stamp. So make sure you grab that bundle, because it's a really great value. And once it's gone, it's gone. So yeah. All right. So Tom.
Yes.
I'm going to give away these 2 cards. Somebody is going to get a $5 Starbucks card and a card.
All right. We are ready to go.
Yeah, these are me and Tom, right? Somebody Binish said that. These, you and Tom. Yes, this is me and Tom. This is me over here in the morning, drinking my coffee, getting ready for the day. Okay, so let's give away the Gnome duo, you and me, Tom, holding this gift card.
There it is.
For a friend.
That goes to Donna Landerful.
Yay, Donna! Congratulations, Donna. All right. Donna gets this one. Okay. Now, who gets the Happy Fall Starbucks card?
All right. And the Happy Fall goes to Diane Loghrey.
Diane!
Loghrey.
Woohoo, Diane! Congratulations. That's awesome. Okay, so for our 2 winners, all you have to do is send your name and address to info@GinaKDesigns.com and let them know whether you won. Oh, my headband's fallen down. Whether you won the Gnome Duo card. We'll call this one the Gnome Duo, or the little single guy, the little single card. Congratulations, ladies, and thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow I'm going to do my hair, I think. Rena did such a good job with it, and it looked so beautiful, and then I washed it, and it poofed up again. All right, everybody. So just so you know, in the description here in this video, whether you're watching it on YouTube or you're watching it on Facebook, I don't think we have this for Twitch right now, but for YouTube and Facebook, there is a link right to the product page where you can find the kit and the Festive Fall Bundle. So you click that link and you can go over there and you can pick yours up if you haven't already. If not, I know lots of you already got this. Here are 2 more fun card ideas for you. And of course, you can replicate these same card ideas without using an actual gift card. You could have the gnomes leaning up against a piece of embossed something that looks like a brick wall or whatever. You don't have to use gift cards if you don't want somebody to take your cards apart. But I just think that they're really fun to actually incorporate this into the card. I don't know. It's super fun to me. And I don't mind if people take my cards apart. I don't know if the winners will. We'll see. But if you do, you get a free coffee on me. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll give some of these techniques a try. Please share your gnome cards in our group over at Gina K Designs and Stamp TV Friends on Facebook. We'd love to see what you make. All right, everyone. Tom and I will be back on Wednesday. What did you call our Wednesday show now? Tom has a new name for our Wednesday show since it starts at 12. So it's an afternoon show.
Crafternoon.
Crafternoon with Tom and Gina. That's on Wednesday at noon Central Time. So it'd be great if you would join us then. If you're watching on YouTube, if you'd hit the like button, that would be great. And also if you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, that would be great too. This way you never miss another video. All right, everybody. Well, we'll see you on Wednesday. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy. We love you all so very much. And we'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.